This program contains scenes of nonsensical garbage and coarse language and is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, trash bags. How are you? I am fantabulous. We have a new headband. We have some new makeup. Let's see if I wasted my money. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the new, not new, reformulated, whatever, Too Faced Born This Way foundation. We have, which this is highly disappointing, by the way. And I know I'm being a brat by saying this, but this feels like a cheap piece of shit. This is the Urban Decay Naked Shaped palette. We're gonna get into this one. I didn't use it. This is obviously a first impressions, right? But when I tell you this feels awful, this feels awful. Like, it feels awful. I hate it. We have the new multi-chrome eyeliners from Sephora Collection, and I'm kind of hemming and hawing. I don't know, I think I might use the Ilia blush, even though I just talked about it in my previous video, but I really like it a lot. And I kind of want to try the other color out today. And then of course we have this highlighter from Ritual Defee. It's called Sylvan Shine. It's so beautiful. This is the Real Light Cream Luminizer. So we kind of have like a hodgepodge of shit today. I don't have a bronzer, which I feel like is a very rare. I feel like I always have a new bronzer, but not today, Satan, not today. Okay, so without further ado, my skin, I only have my eyebrows on. I'm just going to use a little Ritual Defee Thorn Oil, some color corrector, and then we're gonna jump right into this dreaded foundation. So I've tried this Too Faced Born This Way many moons ago, and I believe I also had it in the shade Snow. I believe I did. Anyway, I found the formula to be mediocre, forgettable, just not my cup of tea. And you're probably saying, well, why the f did you buy this one? Because I'm a glutton for punishment, Becky, okay? I just wanted to know if it was gonna be good or not. And I hope it is good because I don't like wasting my money. So here's to you, Too Faced. Please don't disappoint me. The bottle looks exactly the same, so that's great. It's nostalgia at its core. And the formula I feel like is like a good match. Good match, I will say. I have just been obsessed with doing my foundation like this, kind of just using my fingies and then using a sponge to press it in. I find myself not using a lot of product when I do that, or at least blending it out better. I don't know. It could be all in my head. Who knows? But I am curious though to see if this is going to oxidize on my skin. This is not the lightest shade, but a part of me wonders if this is my shade and maybe I should have, I don't know, maybe went one shade lighter. Yeah, I think I could have went one shade lighter. Yeah, it's definitely separation, bud. All right. Okay, so maybe I wasn't Snow. Maybe I wasn't Snow. That was my bad. But is it that terrible though? It doesn't look bad. I could just see like kind of the difference on my neck. But I feel like the lightest shade might be too light for me, right? I want to go into Ulta. I'm going to go into Ulta. I'm going to see actually. Maybe I should have got the lighter shade. Do I need a little? I'm going to add a little more coverage. I don't hate it by any means, but I feel like I should have went a little bit lighter. But what I will say is that it looks beautiful on my nose. It's not settling into my fine lines. It looks actually pretty airbrushed on my face. It looks, dare I say this actually looks pretty good. So maybe I might keep this. I don't know. Again, we're gonna see. If it oxidizes really bad, then there's no way I can get away with it. Then I definitely need the lighter shade. But if it doesn't oxidize, maybe this isn't as bad as I think it is. I don't know, I need to go outside because like it's kind of hard to tell with like an LED light staring at you, but right now I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer and I'm gonna come back for some blush. I really like these Ilia blushes, the Soft Focus Blurring Blush. It's so pretty. So I bought it in the shade Flutter. So I have the other one, Glimpse. Glimpse I used the other day, but today we're gonna try this one out. And I think I'm just gonna be a little bit more gentle with this. I went a little ham last time. This product, you don't need a lot of it. You kind of just need to like tap your brush in it a couple of times and then softly kind of blend it out because it is very pigmented. Yeah, this is such a beautiful formula. Like Ilia is so sleepy, but man, this is some good. I was like a little angel. So before I add highlighter, let me do a little bit of concealer and then let's move on to the highlighter. So the next product I'm going to be using is from Ritual de Fille. This is the Sylvan Shine. This is from their newest collection. Well, I guess it's like older stuff that they are just doing like small runs of. And when I saw this on the website, I was like, oh, I need to fucking grab that. So I needed to get a backup of my Thorn Oil and I decided to order this. And let me tell you, it doesn't disappoint. It's so good. It's like a really beautiful, like duochrome, like a white kind of celestial pinky, kind of purpley highlighter that just looks so pretty. And I like the cream ones because it doesn't have any texture and they're very, very smooth and they have incredible longevity. And I mean, Ritual de Fille, I love them. I just love them so much. I look so angelic. I really do. I am going to go in though with a little bit more blush, only because the blush is kind of a little bit on the warmer side. The highlighter is definitely on the cooler side, which will work well with the eyeshadow palette, but the blush, I mean, I think it still looks really pretty, but I need to kind of marry the two together a little bit more. Don't you trust me? I trust me. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of powder to my under eye, probably gonna add a little powder to my forehead, and then let's move on to this eyeshadow palette. You know, this this foundation's growing on me. It is. I think it looks really nice. Kind of fucking low-key impressed. I'm only gonna do one look for today because I have a stupid staff meeting at 11 and we have to turn our cameras on. So I can't look all crazy today, but we're gonna still play with this depending on how today goes. Because if it is garbage, then this palette. But this one is, it's interesting. Technically, I had to actually read the instructions a few times and I still don't feel very clear on it. The packaging feels very cheap. I wish it was sturdy like the older Naked palettes. If it had like that heavy ass plastic, I think I would enjoy it so much more. And I know it's gonna end up in a landfill, whatever. It feels so much more luxurious than this plastic piece of shit. But anyway, you open it like so. There was a little sticker on the top of it that was like, open this way, dummy. So I took it off because I was like, I don't need to be reminded that I'm an asshole. But anyway, you don't get a mirror, which is actually kind of funny. They're charging literally, I think, the same price, maybe either a couple of dollars less or a couple of dollars more. I don't remember, so I'll just kind of pop it up right there. But there is no mirror and it's cheaper plastic. The fuck am I paying for here? All right. So you have a couple of different finishes in this guy. In the middle, in like the little X-Men circle, you have all your cream shadows, and then you have all your powder, and then you have like your shimmer. Up here, you have actually 4 different shimmers. This is like a glitter topper. You have your core set of staple basic bitch nudes, and then, actually no, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have, I'm sorry, you have 5 matte shadows, and then you have 4 shimmers, 1 glitter, and then 4 of the X-Men creams. I am gonna put the cream down. I'm gonna go in with my fingy. I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade. I did put a little bit of the, I was about to say all-nighter. That's not it. What are you called? Eyeshadow primer potion. Oh my God. Okay, I did put a little bit of that down first. I find that that has been, as of late, or at least the last like year or so, my eyeshadow primer of choice. Okay. I mean, that does a really nice job concealing. If this does increase, I could see myself, you know, potentially like using this as a base and then doing a little bit of eyeliner and then be on my merry way. That's kind of cool. All right, all right, all right. You know what? Maybe I'm shitting on this palette a little bit hard for no reason. Now that I have my beautiful base down, I think I'm going to start with this one because I kind of want to see how the powders interact with it. So I'm going to take this rougher number, I don't even know what you are, 15. It's a little bit of a big boy. I'm going to use this. We're just going to kind of gently caress it onto the lid. I want to see how the matte shadows blend with that cream. I mean, I think it's doing a nice job. I don't feel like it's kind of bunching or getting weird, but I am going to take my number 14. I'm going to take the lightest shade up yonder. Just kind of pulling those edges out. I'm actually going to take a smaller brush because I feel like I can't really get into. There you go. All right. Okay. I mean, I think it looks nice. I don't see any like patchiness or balding, so that's good. I like that. I'm gonna take this color right here. It's a little bit deeper. I wanna see if I can add a little bit of dimension. It's very subtle, but I see it. And then I'm gonna go into this cooler tone brown. I wanna see, actually, yeah, if I put that in the outer corner. I fear that a lot of the brown tones seem a little, I don't know, maybe they're a little bit too similar. I kind of see a little bit of a difference when I use the second shade, but this shade kind of looks like the second shade, the third shade, so I don't really see a difference. I mean, I still think it looks pretty. It's like a nice like chocolate brown kind of a color, but I thought I would see a little bit more. I think what I want to do now is take one of these lighter shimmer. Calling them a shimmer is hilarious, but I want to try to take maybe the lightest one just to see. Okay, I definitely need to I'm gonna throw on some glitter glue because that didn't really do shit. So here's hoping it's better. Okay, yeah, that's better. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of that sparkle color, just like a tiny bit closer to kind of the inner corner. Okay, okay, okay. This is not that bad. And I'm gonna take a little bit more of that sparkle shade. Okay, that did not do anything. Okay, kind of just trying to pop it in that inner corner. Yeah, it doesn't like the brush. Okay. This might be a shade that I just probably have to use my finger and then kind of like gently pat it on. I'm not gonna lie though, I was kind of giving a shit, but kind of like how it looks. I also didn't go across my lid with that kind of shimmer shade. I just wanted to really just focus because it's kind of soft and wanted to like focus it just from like the inner to like the mid portion of my lid and then kind of have it like softly fade and blend out. And I think it looks actually kind of really fucking pretty. So I know I'm giving this palette some shit, but like, I kind of like it. I am going to use that black shade and I'm just going to line very softly, which I think that looks really pretty. So I was gonna use the red one, but I'm not because I don't think the red one's gonna go. So I'm gonna kind of go in with the green one because I feel like that will look much better. I swear, the Colorful Special Effects 12-hour multi-chrome eyeliners from Sephora collection. Bitch, run, don't walk, run. For my lower lash, I'm basically just taking the same brush that I had, the darkest brown shade, that cool brown, and just kind of softly running it underneath my lash line, which looks pretty good. Blend that out. I do have a new mascara. This is from Kosas. This is the Soul Gazer. Name, right? So let's see how this one works. I decided to get the travel size one because I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of like in love still. Ooh, I like the brush head and I like this little spikies. I really, really, really love my e.l.f. But you know, e.l.f. is being a bitch right now. I don't know if you have seen their latest advertisement, but like, gross. Matt Rife, you're nasty. Ew. So yeah, I don't know. They're kind of on my, we didn't break up, but like we're fighting. So like, I don't want to talk to them. So e.l.f. can go f themselves right now. So gross. I don't like that. Domestic violence isn't funny. It's pretty serious, bro. Also, you're not funny. Ugh. Okay. Oh, man, e.l.f., why did you have to do that? Why'd you have to be an asshole? Because this mascara's not cutting it. This Kosas one is kind of lame. Also, it kind of looks like Mr. Peanut a little bit. The brush head, I thought I liked it, but Mr. Peanut's kind of things up. It's also very messy because this is like spreading like lies and bullshit all over my fucking lid. The transfer is unbelievable. Okay, this is a no. All right, this is an absolute no. Ugh. Why does it look like that? Yeah, this actually just f***ed up my whole look. So I'm gonna say no to the mascara. I'm gonna say no to that mascara, and then we are going to, I don't know, I'm gonna try to fix this. I'm gonna try to fix this, and then I'm probably gonna use like a Benefit mascara or something like that, because this is gross. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I had to use the e.l.f. I know. I strongly dislike them right now. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I was gonna try to use the Benefit, but I love this mascara. And I mean, I've already purchased it. They already have my money, so I might as well use it. But e.l.f. Get it together quickly, please. You're killing me. Ugh. All right, let me go do the other eye and then let's talk about it. So here's the completed look. I know I look so precious. So let's talk about this. Foundation. Again, I really feel like I probably should have got one shade lighter, only because I feel like it is kind of a stark difference from like my neck to the rest of my body. But let's see if this oxidizes. If it oxidizes, then we're gonna have to get a new shade. But if it doesn't, I think I could probably get away with it, but let's see how it looks outside. So formula-wise though, it feels really good. It feels nice. Let's see if it lasts. Let's see if it gets dried out throughout the day. I haven't put any setting spray on, but I am gonna do that as soon as I'm done talking. I'll do a couple of check-ins to let you know how it's doing, but so far, so good. The blush, I love the Ilia formula. It's so pretty. It has a really incredible longevity, and I'm just excited to have another color. I need more colors, so we're gonna go buy more colors. I hated this, the Kosas Soul Gazer. It literally did nothing. It was not even lifting or separating. If anything, it was just transferring all over my fucking lid with that Mr. Peanut shaped brush head. Like, what are you doing? So we had to go back to e.l.f., even though we are mad at e.l.f. right now, because e.l.f. is a asshole. We had to go back, and I'm not very proud about it. I hate it, but whatever. I like my eyelashes now. Before it was like all like janky and weird. The highlighter, oh, bitch. Ritual Defee, you do no wrong in my eyes, okay? From their Thorn Oil to the Soft Sorcery to the 3-drop foundation to the contour, that Omen shade is my bread and mother butter. Their blushes, their highlighters, like they just are wonderful. Oh, their mascara is great. I should have used their mascara. Anyway, I really do love Ritual Defee. Like, I cannot shut up about them. You know that. So this just does not disappoint. And I was a little concerned because the blush is a little bit warm, but I feel like it kind of did a really nice job being like, I don't know, pink and fun and kind of goes well with the little Mickey and Minnie ghosts. So I'm digging this. I'm digging this. I like it. I just love how smooth it looks. It's not tacky. It's just so seamless and just glorious. It's glorious and I love it. The eyeliner, absolutely run and go get it. It's amazing. It has incredible longevity, especially on someone who has very watery sensitive eyes. Usually eyeliner does not last. This lasts. I need the last 2 shades. The red is so special. I wasn't going to pick it up. I'm glad that I did. It is amazing. It really is amazing. But I love this green. I think the green just looks so pretty with the pink and like this overall cool look. I like it. Now, moving on to the palette, I kind of like it. It's kind of stupid, but I kind of like it. I like the quality of it anyway. So the matte shades are very, very pretty. I didn't notice any patchiness or any like difficulty blending or any of that garbage. I feel like everything looks pretty seamless, which is nice. The cream shadow though, I will say that if I don't set it, it does crease. And I only noticed that because when I started doing this eye, I noticed that there was like a huge chunk that had like a deep crease line in it. So I don't necessarily know if I would ever really just use them on their own without setting them. So I kind of feel like maybe I don't really need them. I'm still going to play with them and I'll let you know in a future video if, I don't know, if my thoughts have changed, but I feel like the cream powder right now at this point, kind of pointless, yeah, I don't know. Did it do anything special that the primer potion didn't do? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was just like another layer of bullshit. Like, so not happy about that. The mattes, again, wonderful. I did only use one of the shimmer shades and I really just like how soft it looks. I think the little look that I created is very, very beautiful. This guy, this little sparkle guy, kind of, oh, okay, that's what you have to do. All right. I tried it with a brush and it did not work. But if I use my fingy and I kind of press the inner corner, that looks so much better. Okay, so we like the little topper shade, but it's not my, there's something so special about those moon dust shadows. And I was kind of hoping that the formula was going to be similar, or actually I was hoping it was going to be the same, but it's not the same. It's not even similar. It's probably like a shittier version of that one. So if you like the moon dust ones, rest assured, this is not the same formula by any means. I do like that I added a nice little sparkle to the inner corner, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about this. I think this is really expensive for what it is. It's also really shitty packaging and I kind of hate that I spent 50 bucks on it, or I think this is like $54 or $56 on it. That kind of is pretty fucking lame. I like that it does kind of, you know, you have like this little peekaboo cover. I like that. I just wish it was better, more luxe packaging, especially for that price point. I'm going to continue to play with this, but I dare I say, I don't think there's anything really, really special. You could find these shadows anywhere. Now, granted, I do really love the matte formula, and I think it just blended out seamlessly and it looks really good. But even that though, is it worth the price tag? No, because there's so many good palettes that have beautiful matte formula that are half the price of this. And the colors are not unique by any means. Like, they're very staple, basic bitch colors. So you're not even getting it for like something, ooh, like I've never seen this before. No, but you have seen this before. We all have seen this before. So yeah, I feel like I probably would like this better had I waited for either a 20% off or a credit card reward, which actually, now that I think about it, I purchased this, the Ilia blush, and the red multi-chrome eyeliner, and I think it was like over $100. I did have $35 in credit card rewards that went to it, so my whole total actually was $76 for those 3 products. So I did kind of get it with a little bit of a discount from the credit card rewards, but still not enough. I think if this was like $25, $26, I would be fine with it, but the fact that it's like $56 or whatever, I'm not so fine with it. We're gonna see how it holds throughout the day. Also, the other thing too is that you could technically use this as a face palette. And I laugh when I say that. Like, I can understand like maybe the eyebrows, maybe that, but the pans, even the cream ones, are so tiny. Like, you're gonna use those for contour? How? Make that make sense. So yeah, maybe if the pans were a little bit bigger, I could kind of see that happening, but no. I feel like it's kind of lazy. It's like, oh, well, it could be anything you want it to be. Well, yeah, like in theory, anything could be a cup, right? It doesn't make it right though. An asshole could be a cup, just saying, okay? Ew, that's so disgusting. The more that I think about it, I'm not really loving it. It was a waste of money. But I mean, I'm sure that surprises nobody. Okay. I have to, can I wear this shirt today? I have a staff meeting. I'm gonna wear, fuck it, I'm gonna wear this shirt. I don't care. I'll lose the ears, but I'm gonna wear this today because I don't feel like getting dressed. I feel like looking like this today for work, so I don't know. Anyway, mixed bag, but overall I do really like how my face looks, and by mixed bag I really mean more the eyeshadow and possibly the foundation for the color, but everything else though, aces. All right, I'll check in with you in a couple hours. Bye. Hi, it's about like 3:40. I needed to take a break. There's been so much macro data refinement that I just want to scream, so I just needed to take a minute, take a beat, and just sit outside, which is kind of torturous because it's really hot out. That said, it's kind of, yeah, it's definitely oxidizing. This foundation is oxidizing. I don't love that. I don't think this is the right color for me. Yeah, it's like a orangey tinge. What the f, dude? Overall though, I think it's kind of holding up still pretty well. Like, I did lose some coverage like here, but that's where my glasses, you know, rest. And I'm starting to see like it's kind of drying out on my nose a little bit, and it's starting to like dry up here. Now, I haven't like sprayed my face at all with any setting spray, so I am gonna do that when I go back inside just to see if like, maybe that could help it. But right now it looks a little dry. See, it's like, and granted, I did nothing today except sit at my computer and just do that. So anyway, it's fucking gross out. It's so gross out, but it's very pretty out. Let me show you. Like, that's nice, although I don't know what that is. What are you? I don't want to know what you are. Okay, never mind. But yeah, see, it's like beautiful out. It's just disgusting. So let's see how it looks in a couple more hours, but so far, not really into it. Everything else seems fine though. I'm totally on board with everything else except for the foundation. Surprising nobody. Oh, so look, now I feel like I can't go back outside because I have this little guy sitting on my chair. So anyway, say hello to Gary. Gary's sweet, except I don't want him in my house. So I'll just let him just chill in the chair for now. Bye, Gary. Hi. Okay, so this is like my last like check-in because I'm tired. It is about 6:30 and I just want to die. I actually don't even know where I'm looking at. Oh, hi, I'm looking at you. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Anyway, ooh, all right, let's take a look at this. Okay. Like, not bad, but like, y'all, I don't know. I think what I might do is actually return the foundation just to get the shade lighter because this bitch did oxidize, and I'm looking kind of Cheeto-y, and we can't have that. So I think yeah, we're gonna get the lightest shade. But I have to say though, like, I think it actually doesn't look that bad. Granted, I said I was gonna spray my face. I didn't. I lied. I didn't do anything. I was so fucking tired. I was like, okay, let me just get my thing done that I have to do. And I'm like, maybe a third of the way done. It's gonna take me all month, but like, I'm feeling good about it. Like, work stuff, like, I feel good. I just need to like power through it, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Other than that, see how pretty that pink highlighter is? I think it's so pretty. Love the blush. I like the eyeshadow. I like the eyeshadow more than I thought I would, but I still kind of feel very much how I felt earlier this morning. I think the packaging is cheap as and I don't love that. And I wish it was better, especially for the price point, but it's not an item that I regret. I don't regret it, but I probably, no, I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I just think that one of the bigger pans kind of pulled a little bit warm on me, which is kind of funny because it's, okay. I thought a child was like, I was just watching them slowly roll into the ditch, but they're okay. They're fine. I don't know what, she's okay. Okay. She is okay. She's just whistling. Good for her. Okay, anyway. So yeah, I feel like one of the tones is a little bit warmer than I thought it was gonna be, but overall I'm really kind of happy how well it lasted. The cream shadows I kind of want to play with a little bit more, but I don't know, maybe they're a little bit of an afterthought. Like, I really like the mattes, and the one shimmer I did use, the sparkle one, it's kind of there a little bit, but it's also like not as prominent as it was this morning. So we're gonna continue to play with it, but like overall, not mad about it. Not mad. We're still gonna have to play with it though. Everything else, I'm happy with. We just gotta change this foundation. And I am lightly sweating because it's 97 degrees in this fucking garage, okay? But yeah, overall, pretty decent day. So I think what I'm gonna do this weekend is I'll probably do a little vlog. So you'll probably see this the following week, but I'm gonna go return that foundation, get a better color, and she's okay. Okay. She keeps like rolling herself down the hill to be a child, I swear. Okay, but she's okay. She's okay. Anyway, yeah, overall, not too bad, not too shabby. And I don't feel like it was a complete waste of money or time. So enthusiastic thumb ups for that. That said, I would love to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you have any of these products. Are you loving them? Are you hating them? Are you like, I don't really care? Let me know, because I love hearing from you. And of course, I want to say thank you so much to my beautiful patrons and YouTube members for keeping this garbage boat afloat. I couldn't do without you. And I'll see you little trash bags later. Bye.